Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your January 2020 reading with yours truly, Christian. Sorry, my voice is like just waking up. But yes, welcome. I already shuffled your cards and have been meditating for a second on your guys' energy. And it's pretty good. It feels like you guys are onto something new. You might be fearful of what's coming in or what you're doing, but it's okay to admit that you don't know. Sometimes that's how it is. Yes. Anyways, we're going to be pulling for you guys. This is going to be unedited and raw, because I like that. Preferably, I would like to do YouTube lives, but we'll get there. First card out, we have the Page of Wands. Sagittarian energy here. We're leaving the Sag energy, fire energy. Yes, there's something. Seven of Wands, bottom of the deck. Letting go. It's like trying to hold on to this energy, trying to persevere with this energy, but it's no longer. Another way to look at this Page of Wands is a new journey, a new project, creativity, something that you're working on in the creative sphere. It's using source energy to create wealth in your world. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, next card out. That has to do with lack mentality to me. Especially when it comes to like your work. It's a very independent energy, always having to do things on your own, not relying on other people, being closed off. Yes. Interesting. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's definitely, what I'm feeling is a change of self. It's like a new you, 2020 new you, rebirth. There's usually, when I see this card, it's about toxic energy leaving. And right now I feel like there's a lot of people, especially because we have this Cancer eclipse coming up on the 10th. We're going to be doing a lot of shadow work, going deep down, deep into the trenches of our emotions, and it will be coming to surface, especially if you're coming from a place of lack mentality. You're always like, working, living paycheck to paycheck. There's going to be some kind of change here, and it stems from the heart. Water is about the heart. Interesting. Also, potential for new love with the Ace of Cups, or we're leaving a love behind. New relationships. Two of Pentacles coming in underneath the page. This is a very creative energy, balancing two jobs, two possible sources of income. It's putting your foot into a new journey, into a new job, and trying to balance those things. For me, it's like makeup and tarot. How do you juggle those two? That's a great representation of me too. But yes, Two of Pentacles. What else? Four of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Justice. Okay. Mm. Okay. So I definitely see. So we have the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands. These energies combined tell me that we're dealing something with like the finances and the home life. It's a marriage between two halves. So you could be potentially like in a relationship with someone, getting in a relationship with someone that's going to change your living circumstances, or this is what you were dealing with in the past. But there's this feeling of 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. There's this feeling of trying to make things equal. And I see with this previous energy before, where we're coming from the lack mentality, we need. This is a needing energy to, starting a new job or something, and the potential here to find your like twin flame, your other half, or whatever that's going to be coming in, or did come in. Yes, this reading is centered in the home. Four of Wands. Okay, we also have Justice coming up. So justice, this is like legal systems. This is court. This is, the universe coming in and giving you justice for whatever you deserve. And it will be fair for you because it is upright. When justice comes upright, it's like your shining sword, whatever lies, whatever, things that have been wronged or you feel like you've been wronged for, will be undone, or will be given. You'll feel like it's just. Yes. And sometimes things come in and they sting. They hurt more than you would like. The truth hurts. That's what this is about. But there's definitely this truth within the family, the home. Something that you're trying to build. For energy is about foundation. You were trying to build a foundation with someone. Again, these are general readings, so if this is not resonating with you, this will be for some people. But I pulled on, these are the messages for Taurus, generally. So, anyways, trying to build a new house with someone, something with someone, and then truth comes in. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is someone who goes to work, does their job, is very dutiful, and is willing. It's the start of a new journey with this. You could be collaborating on new projects with people. We have the 2-page energies here. It's very like childlike. It's working on the inner child. Yes. Something about studying, going back to school. There's a balance between these two energies. It's like the very creative, passionate side of you. And then the more earthy, grounded, I need to do this so I can live, grounded energy, or very material. Yes. So what does that mean for you, Taurus? Definitely feel like some new kind of job coming up, new change in yourself. Death in reverse. Interesting Scorpio energy here. Underneath the Four of Wands. And then we also have the Moon as well. This is very deep energy here. This is, again, what I was saying earlier. I love when the cards kind of confirm what I say. But the moon in reverse is about your carnal desires or things, shadow things coming up from the depths of the water. And this is ruled kind of like, again, I was talking about the lunar eclipse in Cancer, moon. I had to come up. Things are coming up for you guys. Yes. Death and rebirth. There's a new cycle. New cycle. For sure. Okay. Alright, Taurus. I'm going to pull some animal oracle cards for you guys. I usually start out with the animal oracle cards. I don't know why I didn't. But let's see what the animal spirits have in store for you. Again, sorry I'm a little low energy today, but usually when I do like live stuff and whatnot, I'm more lively when I have people to interact with. But I also just woke up and my voice is like low, so it is what it is. Okay. Back at it again, and it's only 10. Ooh. Seahorse spirit. Watch and wait. Okay. Interesting. This is very observing energy. So it's like, instead of always, I think of Aries in a sense. Aries is your subconscious. Taurus, so, you know, fiery subconscious, fiery mind. And the always being action oriented, trying to do things, but it's not the time to do that. Spirit, seahorse spirit, is telling you to watch and wait, to observe, to really be in the trenches of what's going on in your life, and not making a rash decision about it. If this is your job that you're, you know, thinking of, I really feel it's like your external circumstances, like people in your immediate life that are coming around. You're just going to be more observant, more present moment. Yes. Interesting. There's a lot of beauty, a lot of magic that happens in the stillness when you are observing. Observation is that it's the beginning of science. It's the beginning of studying something new. Maybe you don't know what you want. Sometimes you need to observe, wait, feel the emotion, you know? Okay. Very Taurus. I love this. Also kind of Cancer energy going on here. Armadillo spirit. Very earth. It's all about setting up healthy boundaries. Setting yourself up for success. People in your life in the past that no longer serve you. Gotta cut them off. Set that healthy boundary. Before, it worked. But now, it does not. And so what do? You have to change your life. Some people are just toxic. Some things aren't meant for you. Where do you begin and others end? Or where do you end and others begin? Because some things are just not meant for you. I've been watching, like, this is like a side story, but I've been watching like a lot of anime with my sister Makana. And it just really opens up my mind in so many ways, gives me a lot of perspective on who you are. We've been watching a lot of things that are just like very like royal, or I mean, kind of like mid-century-esque or ancient. And I feel like we're queens, you know? I feel like we're all queens in our own right. But it's about just holding that, like, what does a royal look like? What do they act like? What are they? That's what I think about. It's, again, going back to the observing, it's like looking at someone that you admire, you love, you want to be like, and setting up the boundaries for success so you can get to that. It's huge. Oh, yes, very cosmic. This and that are true. This is about the duality of our human nature. It's about the higher self, the violet energy, crown chakra, third eye chakra, all that stuff. But yes, I'm gonna read on this one. This and that are true. It's about as above, so below. Sometimes things happen out of our control. We don't understand why. Sometimes it's also about I was talking about this earlier in one of my readings, but it's about half-truths, having more than two perspectives on a certain situation. So if you believe like that you were, wronged for something, and you tell this story like, oh, this person did this to me, blah, 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 and yes, they did do that, that is true, but what also is true is their story. There's always the story. So have you been telling yourself the same story over and over? Have you been believing a lie? We love to believe lies that we tell ourselves all the time. That is human nature. It's not always a bad thing. This and that are true. I love that. Okay. All right. Okay. Dolphin spirit, like her earthly manifestation, is a reminder of duality. As the dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is dolphin spirit both this and that. Two truths coexist. The story you tell and another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering, for there is a blessing too in the helpers that appear. Within clouds are silver linings. When we later reflect on what happened, we can see that a situation was both this and that, and a choice led to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or all bad, and people have qualities of both light and shadow. Focus on the positive, for light exists along the darkness. Dolphin spirit calls for you to come up from below and enjoy a weightless moment in the sun. Oh, interesting. Before I was pulling your guys' cards, Rabbit Spirit came out in reverse, and that is about coming out of the ground and going out in the sun and taking a risk on something new. Creation. Sometimes you need to risk it all to just enjoy that moment in the sun. So, confirmation with the dolphin spirit. It's time for you to step out, to lead, to be the sun. Interesting. Why not join dolphin spirit in acknowledging and affirming the blessings present in this moment? In all areas of your life, there are aspects of both this and that. Today, you can celebrate this fact and recognize the complexity and the beauty of the fabric of the universe. You are at a place right now where your past self is still present as you move toward the new self you are becoming. Aspects of both selves are present, so even if you want to say goodbye to what was, you are required to find solace in this between time. Today is not a day to choose one over another either, but rather to accept things as they are, without judgment or resistance. Very observing the energy, observing the judgment. Even in matters of the heart, duality is present. Your next action will be obvious when you drop your bias and see things as a whole. Oh. I'm like, thinking of that Rihanna song, Love the Way You Lie. That's the feeling that comes with this whole reading. Interesting. A lot of truths are going to be coming out for you, but it's important to be observant. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. My happy self at the end of the reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and if you resonated with it, please go like, comment if you have any questions, or I don't know, tell me something you enjoyed about the reading. I'm going to hopefully be doing lives once I have more subscribers, and I am doing, if you want to follow me on Facebook, I do like a lot of readings there, live readings. We kick it on Facebook, and go follow me on Instagram. What else? If you want a personal reading, do DM me, let me know. I'm also, I'm in this in-between state where I'm trying to balance my past self and my new self as well. So I am a makeup artist, professional. Yeah, I've been doing that for years, and so, but now I'm trying to get up on YouTube, and I'm like, do I do YouTube as a makeup artist? Do I do YouTube as a tarot reader? Do I do YouTube as something else? What do I do? I don't know. That's the vibe that I have. So, anyways, it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all, and stay tuned for more videos.